Lower back is common and it can come from a strain to muscle or tendon in the back. Arthritis, structural problems, and these injuries are some of the causes of lower back pain. In this video, I'm going to share with you ways to take charge of your lower back pain. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. In today's video, we're going to be talking about taking charge of your lower back pain. Back pain can range from a dull, a constant ache, to a sudden sharp or shooting pain. An accident or lifting something heavy or sedentary followed by a strenuous workout can also cause a back pain. Usually, lower back pain gets better with rest, or pain reliever, physical therapy, hands-on treatment like osteopathic or chiropractic manipulation, and massage therapies can relieve the pain and help the healing process. Some back injuries and conditions requires surgical surgery. Let's find out ways to take charge of your lower back. First one is do not stop moving. Well, we will say like, I'm in pain. Why do you want me to move? Right? Usually people think like, oh, go rest. But you know, when when it come to pain, the doctor will suggest that you you should move more. Why? Because they want you to move to release the pain and improve your overall fitness and mobility. So we need to be active by adding in exercise into your daily routine, which is essential, right? And it's not necessary to go to the gym to exercise. You can always go walk, you can go swim, do some gardening, biking, or aerobics, and also, and much more. The goal here is to get your muscles moving. Having have you heard like the term use it or lose it? Yeah, this applies to your muscle too. If you don't use the muscle, it will be weakened, and then what happens? You get weak muscle, and then your whole body just get weak, right? So sitting for a long period of time, or watching TV, riding a bus or car, passive playing passive video games and playing on a computer creates all this pain. Basically being sedentary allows the muscle around the spine to become weak. And what happens is, doctors Salman Hamani, an associate professor of orthopedics at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, said that. So what happens is that in turns can cause less support to the spine and leads to long-term pain. Okay, so what do you do? What do you do if you sit a lot or you stay on the computer a lot or you play a lot of games on the computer, right? Maybe you are a expert video game player, right? So what do? The goal here is you need to take breaks. You need to stop like maybe after half an hour or every 15 minutes, take a break. Like take a 5 minutes break. Walk away from the computer, walk away from the your screen, and you want to go back and come back and refocus yourself. So that will help a little bit, but the best thing is take a break and go out and just get your muscle moving for 10-15 minutes and then come back. It's much better that way. Okay. Stretch and strengthen is another way to take charge of your lower back pain. Strengthening exercise for the lower back can help stabilize your lower spine and also support your upper body. Okay, the stronger core muscles can help increase stability, decrease your chances of getting injured, and also improve your function. I'm going to show you two stretches here that to kind of like help strengthen your back or to help strengthen your back. Okay, so number one is you want to interlock your hands behind. You want to put your hands behind your back and then you want to interlock it. And your goal is to, you want to reach your forehead, bend your forehead to reach your knee. Okay. So interlock your hands, bend your forehead, and then try to, bend your neck, bend your neck, bend your head, and you want to try to touch your forehead to the knees. Okay. So that's one. You hold that, do that for about uh, 5 times, and then hold it there for about 10 seconds, and that you feel the stretch. All right. The next stretch is what they call the Superman stretch or the superhero stretch, right? Or the, you want to fly, uh, flying action. What you want to do is you want to lie down on your stomach, right? Extend your arms to the front of in front, and then your legs go to the back, extend it, and then what you want to do is you want to lift your hands up, lift your hands and feet up about 6 inches above the ground, and and then that and then you want to you want that, you want to lift it up until you feel the stretch on your lower back. So your what happens is your lower back will tighten up, and you see if you feel the stretch there. So you want to hold that for 2 seconds, and then you go back to the starting position again, and then you come back up and do and repeat that for 10 times. All right. So on the lighter side or less strenuous side, even you can go ahead and do like yoga, tai chi, and Pilates. So basically, those are much lighter, and it's not too stressful, but it helps stretches up your body. Keeping good posture is the next thing you can do to take charge of your lower back. Let me just show you the picture here. Good posture. Mhm. All right. The picture is not there. It's okay. Let me just change the screen. Okay. Uh, all right. I don't have the picture here, but just one double check one more time. All right. So what you do is you want to have, you want to practice a proper posture. You want to keep your bones and your joints all in alignment, right? And this decreases the abnormal wearing of the joint and of the surface, and also reduce stress on the ligament holding the spinal joint together, and allows the muscle to work more efficiently. So your the perfect curve or the perfect curves on a natural spine is your first your cervical curve, which is inwards or forward curve at the neck. So your that's one curve. You have a curve like forward curve on the neck, okay, and then there's an outward or backward curve to your upper back, which is your thoracic, your chest, the upper back area, thoracic curve, okay, and then your lumbar curve, which is the lower part of your body. You want to do an inward curve, but technically, I would say, try to push your back towards your belly button, so you feel a curve there. So good posture help maintain this curve, while poor posture does the opposite, which can always stress the muscle and ligaments on all the bones. Maintaining a healthy weight is another way to take charge of your lower back pain. See, the extra pounds and weight adding strain to the muscle and ligaments of your back. So to compensate for extra weight, the spine tends to become tight tilted and also stressed unevenly. So what happens is the spine just tilt, right? And then they become uneven. And excess stomach weight typically pulls the pelvis forward and increasing the lordosis, lordosis, and it leads to aggravated to lower back pain. So what can we do to what can we do to watch our diet, right, to stay healthy, right? Basically, study shows that eating in a smaller plate leads to weight loss. So basically, instead of like a big plate, you take a smaller plate and use the smaller plate that will help you lose diet. I mean, lose weight, right? Eating healthier, shopping at Whole Foods does not make a person healthy. A person becomes healthy when you stop eating unhealthy food like candy, fast food, soda, and instead of that, you eat more vegetables, more rice and water, right? And keep in mind that the effects of exercise is minimal without a healthy diet to supplement it. It is the combination of both. Okay, so basically, uh, diet without exercise will not help, but if diet with exercise will be much better. All right. Quitting smoking is another way to take charge of your lower back pain. Well, numerous studies shows the link between cigarette smoking and back pain. What happens is smoking damages your arteries, and it thoughts that you know it thoughts that the damaged arteries in the disc and so smoking damages the arteries, right? And then it damages the disc too. So and the joint in the back. So it may lead to pain and injury. Smoking increases your risk of osteoporosis and bone thinning disease that can lead to back pain, right? Uh, there's a few research suggests that if you smoke, you may be 4 times more likely to than non-smokers to have degenerative this disease and other spine problem. Nicotine can shrink your blood vessel and also restrict the flow of crucial nutrients into your crucial nutrients like calcium, and over time cell degenerates or die, and which impacts spinal cushion and breaks down the vertebrae disc. So that process, they call it DDD, degenerative disc disease, which often cause lower back pain and stiffness in the spine. Okay. Ice or ice and heat therapy, or ice or heat therapy can is another way to take charge of your lower back pain. So if you use ice therapy or use heat therapy, some people will say, I like ice therapy, the cold therapy first. But then some people will say I rather like hot therapy. So what is the right answer? Some people will say hot first. Some people say cold first. So what is the right answer? Right answer is whatever is suitable for you, whatever you feel good, and whatever works for you. But then just remember, if you use cold, make sure remember that cold is for swelling and inflammation, and either cold or hot or cold or heat, you can have to limit it to 20 minutes. Then after that, you change it. Okay, you cannot just put more than 20 minutes. All right, the last way to last way to take charge of your lower back pain is to rub on medicated creams. Skin cream, ointment, or patches may help when your back feels stiff, right, sore, or tense. Many of these products contain ingredients such as menthol, camphor, or lidocaine that can cool, heat, or numb the affected area. So there's a few that I know I particularly use, uh, or that's normally out in the market. This is the first one here. Is called the BioFreeze. When I was working in the chiropractor's office, I recommend them to get this one, this BioFreeze. Why? Because it actually helps release the muscle, and with me working with it on the patient, it helps me, my hand, to have put less stress on my hands, and also uh, put less stress on the muscles of the patient too. So BioFreeze is one of them. It's good. I have the link in the description below, so you can check it out there. And the next one is Salon Pass. Salon Pass, usually I'm used to the one with the the patch, but this is a new one that just basically is a gel that you can massage into it too. So the with the patch is you will get some kind of like you get some rashes after if you put it for a long time. But then with this one, you can just rub it into it, and then you just helps release the tension. Okay, and the last but not least is called the topricin. Topricin is I have um, I have tried this one and it's pretty good too. But it's more on the I think it's more on the pricey side, but it's pretty good. So same thing too is the pain relief cream and it helps to release the tension. Okay. All right. Those are the those are what I would recommend to use if you want to use medicated cream on your cream on your lower back pain, and it helps to release the pain. Don't forget, I also have the links down in the description below. So just to summarize, so we talk about how to take care of your lower back pain, correct? And then we know first of all you need to not stop to move. Basically, you need to do exercise and kind of like use the muscle so that you will not uh, lose the mobility or lose. You don't use it, it's going to make you weak. All right, make the muscle weak. And then of course, make sure you take breaks if you spend a lot of time in front of the computer, or just take breaks, go out and walk like 10 15 minutes every day, every half an hour or so. Just go out and stretch and walk, and that will help you um, take care of lower back much better. All right, the second one was to stretch and strengthen, and basically I show you the hands in the back, interlock your hands in the back, and then you want to lift your hands up at the back, and then you want to touch your head to your knees to get the stretch and hold there for 2 seconds, and then you do that about 10 times, 10 to a rep of 10 times. And then we'll show you the talk to you about the Superman stretch or the flying stretch. Lie down in the stomach, hands forward, and then leg backwards. I mean, lift your leg hands up about 6 inches, and then you push your stomach down a little bit to feel the stretch on your lower back itself. Okay, and then we of course keep a good posture. Good posture is the key, and you want to have your cervical curve, which is all your neck the vertebrae on your neck. You want to go inwards or forward curve the neck forward so that you get the cervical curve. And then for your upper back or your thoracic curve is you need to an outward or backwards curve. Okay, and for the lower back is to do an inward curve, or what I normally say is you want to push your lower back towards your belly button. Okay, so in order when you do that, it help maintain a good posture. If not, then it's going to stress out your muscle and ligaments and the bones too. So then we move on to maintaining your healthy weight. Okay, make sure you not overweight because you're putting too much strain on your stomach. I mean, you're putting weight on your stomach, and then that causes you to tilt your pelvis tilt forward, and then that will cause internally that will cause the lower back to hurt. And of course, quit smoking, because smoking damages the arteries, and then it with the damaged arteries, it creates the disc and the joint in the back that leads to back pain. Okay. And then we talk about controversial heat or ice, right? Cold or ice. So basically, whatever is good for you, whichever works for you, use it. All right. Just remember that cold is good for inflammation and swelling, and always, no matter what you use, make sure you limit it to 20 minutes. If you want to start with cold first, cold 20 minutes, and then you take it away, and then maybe you put heat for 20 minutes, and then you alternate cold heat 20 minutes. You don't want to do longer than 20 minutes because you might get a freeze bite or you get a burn on the skin, right? And last but not least is to rub medical cream, which is you can use Salon Pass, uh, Topricin, or Biofreeze, which are all, I have all the links in the bottom and in the bottom in the description itself. And that's it. All right. Basically, I want to thank you very much for watching. And if you thank you for your time. And if you think this is valuable, or someone that could help, I mean, someone could be help, or someone could use this information, just share with them, and that's how our channel grow. Okay, and if you all can always support us by going to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Moon, and don't forget to stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And I see you in the next video. All right, you can always get in touch with us at Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and at Vincent Moon in Twitter, and also at Vincent Moon in LinkedIn. And don't forget to check out this video that's going to pop up right here. Right. Oops. Right here. Don't forget that it's going to pop up right here, and then just after the fact, and then check it out. Check out the video itself. Okay? And I see you in the next